Hey guys, I'm Willie Parlier and I want to welcome you to Message Monday.
It's not just about some blood. It's not just about the words. It's about the one who wrote it.
If you're new here, Ransomed by Grace is a channel with one focus, sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ with all who are in need. If you're interested in learning more about the Bible and Scriptures and Jesus Christ, be sure to stick around.
Thank you, Jesus.
When I was growing up, my dad was a builder. I watched him build many houses. I was really inspired, just like any other kid, by the work that my dad was doing. When I saw him work and when I saw him build things, I was solely interested in being like my dad. I wanted to build too. I had a lot of faith in the things that my dad built as I was growing up because I never seen any of them fail. Seeing the quality of my dad's buildings made me go to him for advice. I knew that I had the perfect person to ask because all of his stuff was tried and true. I knew that if I wanted to learn to build, he was the person that I could go to. When it comes to our relationship with Jesus Christ, we're all builders, and we have a lot of responsibility in that. First and foremost, we need to make a choice where we're going to build and what we're going to build. Second, we need to decide, are we going to become skillful at building, or are we just going to be average Joes at it? Third, we need to decide, are we going to build something that's quality, or are we going to build something that's temporary? Are we going to build something that's going to be able to last, or are we just going to build something that suffices for now? But there's one thing that a builder knows for sure. Before you nail the first nail, you have to make sure that the foundation's going to last. You can build something that has a long-lasting legacy, but if it's not on a solid foundation, it's going to fail eventually. If you put whatever you build on the foundation of Jesus Christ, you can be sure that it's going to stand. And the reality is, we're going to be known by what we build. Our family will know us by what we build. Our friends will know us by what we build. And most importantly, God is going to know us by what we build. And our children decide where and what they're going to build based on what we've built. If my dad would have built things and they would have crumbled to the ground, there's no way that I'd have gone to him and asked him for advice. There's no way that I would have seen any integrity in what he had built. And I wouldn't want to build like that. This is true for our spiritual life as well. If people see our faith standing strong, they're going to build a similar faith. But if they see our faith falling to pieces, they're not going to want to build like that. But praise God that there's a promise in this, that regardless of what we build, we will be saved. But those who watch everything we build tumble to the ground all the time, are they going to know that? And are they going to want to have faith in Jesus Christ as well? 1 Corinthians 3:10 through 15 says, "According to the grace of God, which is given unto me as a wise master builder, I have laid the foundation, and another buildeth thereon. But let every man take heed how he buildeth thereupon. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Now if any man build upon this foundation gold, silver, precious stones, wood, hay, stubble, every man's work shall be made manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire. And the fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is. If any man's work abide which he buildeth thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burned, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire." We are known by our fruits. That's biblical. If the last thing we are in life is a drunk, we'll be known as a drunk. If the last thing we are in life is a drug addict, we're going to be known as a drug addict. If the last thing we're known in life is a Christian, we'll be known as a Christian. And Jesus is known by the light that we shine. When people see the things in life that we build crumble to the ground, they're not going to see the true evidence of Jesus Christ. When the foundation of Jesus Christ is covered in the ashes of our faulty building, people aren't going to be able to see Jesus Christ. So think about this. Sure, you will be saved. But if others don't trust your judgment, why are they going to want to build their life upon Jesus Christ? If they have the conception that everything will burn away, regardless of where they build, why would they want to build on the foundation of Jesus Christ? We need to stop thinking about ourselves, and we need to begin to think about the people who are following based on our legacy. If we are following Jesus Christ and others are following us, eventually they're going to realize that they too are following Jesus Christ. But if we are not following Jesus Christ, how are they going to find their way there? If we are constantly stuck in sin and we are constantly struggling, how are they going to find their way to Jesus? I just urge everyone today to really focus on what you're building. And is it going to last? And really focus on those who are watching you build. Thanks for taking the time to listen to our message. I pray that it's helped you in some way and that it's inspired you. And that it's inspired you to become a skillful builder on the foundation of Jesus Christ. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this message. And while you're here, tell us below whose buildings may have inspired you to build on the foundation of Jesus Christ. And please don't forget to like this post and share it with your friends. That way we can reach more people with the gospel of Jesus Christ. And if you haven't subscribed yet, the subscribe button's right down there. We post a new message every Monday, and we have worship music every Wednesday. Thank you guys so much for listening, and God bless.